In this tribute, we honor legendary wrestlers who've in recent years reflecting on their lasting contributions to wrestling. We'll also discuss the recent heartfelt news about Omos, which has deeply moved fans. Celebrate their remarkable lives and legacies with us in this new video, and subscribe to keep their inspiring stories alive. Ernie Roth, better known as the Grand Wizard, was a legendary wrestling manager born on August 30th, 1926. With his flamboyant style, sharp wit, and larger-than-life personality, Roth became one of the most memorable figures in professional wrestling during the 1970s and early 1980s. His signature look, sequined jackets, colorful turbans, and oversized sunglasses made him instantly recognizable and helped him captivate audiences wherever he appeared. Before stepping into the wrestling world, Roth worked as a disc jockey, but his true calling came in the 1960s when he began managing wrestlers. Initially, he worked in the Detroit wrestling circuit under the name Abdullah Farouk, where he developed his skills as a manager and showman. Later, he joined the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, now known as WWE, adopting the moniker the Grand Wizard. In the WWF, Roth became known for managing some of the biggest heel, villainous stars of the era, including superstar Billy Graham, Pat Patterson, and Don Morocco. Under his guidance, many of these wrestlers captured major championship titles, elevating both their careers and the wrestling product itself. Roth's brilliance lay not just in his ability to rile up crowds and generate heat for his clients, but also in his deep understanding of wrestling storytelling and character development. His contributions helped shape the golden age of wrestling's colorful personalities and memorable storylines. Throughout his career, the Grand Wizard earned 6 Manager of the Year awards from Pro Wrestling Illustrated, highlighting his prominence in the business. Sadly, Roth, but his legacy as a pioneering manager and charismatic showman continues to influence professional wrestling to this day. Fans and historians alike remember him as an iconic figure whose impact transcended his era. Salvatore Bellomo, born on June 18, 1951, in Hornu, Belgium, was a beloved professional wrestler whose career stretched across more than 40 years. Rising to prominence in the 1980s with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, Bellomo quickly became known for his lively performances and magnetic personality. His wrestling style combined technical skill with agility, making him a fan favorite during his WWF tenure. Bellomo's ability to engage the audience with his charisma and in-ring prowess set him apart in a highly competitive era. After his time in the WWF, Bellomo continued to showcase his talents across various wrestling promotions. During the 1990s, he appeared in Eastern Championship Wrestling, ECW, which later evolved into the famous Extreme Championship Wrestling. He also made a name for himself internationally, particularly in Europe, where he competed in the prestigious Catch Wrestling Association. Bellomo's adaptability and dedication allowed him to connect with fans across different wrestling circuits and countries, proving his versatility and passion for the sport. Outside of active competition, Bellomo dedicated himself to nurturing future generations of wrestlers. As a trainer, he on his deep knowledge and experience to aspiring talent, influencing many careers beyond his own. His commitment to wrestling extended well into his later years, reflecting a lifelong love for the business. Salvatore Bellomo, after a courageous battle with cancer, he is fondly remembered by fans and peers for his contributions to professional wrestling and his unwavering spirit. Bellomo's legacy lives on through the countless wrestlers he inspired and the enduring impact he made on the wrestling world. Peggy Lee Leather, born January 19, 1959, was a trailblazing figure in American professional wrestling, recognized for her impactful career across major promotions like WWF, AWA, and WCW. Wrestling under various ring names including Lady X and Thug, Leather was known for her fierce in-ring style and tenacity. Her career took off in the WWF from 1980 to 1985, where she became a prominent competitor. During this time, she formed a notable tag team with Wendy Richter. Together, they frequently challenged the WWF Women's Tag Team Champions Velvet McIntyre and Princess Victoria, showcasing Leather's high energy and aggressive wrestling style. After parting ways with Richter in 1985, Leather pursued the WWF Women's Championship, but fell short of capturing the title. Leather's journey continued in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, where she engaged in memorable rivalries, especially with Medusa McKelly. One highlight was her participation in a lingerie battle royal at the Super Clash 3 pay-per-view event in December 1988, a unique and high-profile showcase of her wrestling charisma. In the 1990s, Leather became part of David McLean's Powerful Women of Wrestling, POWW, renewing her rivalry with Wendy Richter and captivating audiences with their ongoing feud. She later competed in the Ladies Professional Wrestling Association, LPWA, where she earned the LPWA Championship, reinforcing her status as a top female wrestler of her era. Leather briefly returned to World Championship Wrestling, WCW, in 1997, challenging Medusa once more for the WCW Women's Championship. In the early 2000s, she embraced the thug persona in the Women of Wrestling promotion, continuing to entertain fans with her toughness and charisma. Peggy Lee Leather retired in 2013, leaving behind a powerful legacy as a pioneering woman in professional wrestling. Remembered fondly for her contributions and lasting impact on the sport. Silver King, born Cesar Cuauhtemoc Gonzalez Barón, was a celebrated figure in the world of professional wrestling, known especially for his contributions to Mexican lucha libre, following in the footsteps of his father, the legendary Doctor. Wagner Silver King crafted a unique legacy marked by technical skill, charisma, and an unmistakable silver mask that became his trademark. From early on, he developed a reputation for his precise grappling techniques and high-flying style, quickly becoming one of Mexico's standout luchadors. His talents transcended borders, leading him to compete internationally, including a notable run in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, in the United States. There, he faced off against and teamed with some of wrestling's biggest stars, showcasing the artistry of lucha libre to a wider audience. Back home in Mexico, Silver King was known for his successful tag team partnership with El Texano. Together, they won multiple tag team championships and delighted fans with their chemistry and dynamic in-ring performances. Beyond wrestling, Silver King also pursued an acting career, gaining broader recognition for his role in the 2006 cult comedy Nacho Libre alongside Jack Black. This crossover helped introduce his persona to a global audience, highlighting his versatility beyond the squared circle. Tragically, Silver King's life was cut short on May 11, 2019, when he suffered a fatal heart attack during a match in London at the age of 51. His sudden passing sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, mourning the loss of a talented and beloved figure. Silver King's legacy endures through the generations of luchadors he inspired and the fans who admired his dedication and skill. His life and career remain a testament to the passion, risks, and artistry of professional wrestling. Tim White, born on March 25, 1954, was a respected and beloved figure in professional wrestling, remembered both for his work as a referee and his contributions behind the scenes, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the wrestling community. White began his career in the 1970s and quickly established himself as a dedicated and professional presence in the industry. He gained widespread recognition as a referee in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, officiating some of the most iconic matches of his time. His calm demeanor, fairness, and deep understanding of the sport earned him respect from wrestlers and fans alike. But Tim White's influence extended far beyond the ring. He played important roles behind the scenes, contributing to the creative direction of the company and mentoring young talent. His vast experience and genuine passion for wrestling made him a trusted figure among peers, helping to shape the careers of many rising stars. One of the most touching parts of White's story was his close friendship with the legendary Andre the Giant. Their bond was well known and added a heartfelt dimension to White's role in wrestling, making him more than just an official. He became a relatable and endearing personality within the wrestling world. Tim White's passing was deeply felt by fans and professionals alike. He is remembered not only for his professionalism and dedication to wrestling, but also for his kindness and the supportive spirit he showed to everyone around him. His legacy lives on as an inspiration to future generations of wrestlers, referees, and industry professionals who continue to honor his contributions to the sport he loved. Shohei Baba, better known as Giant Baba, was born on January 23, 1938, and became one of the most influential figures in professional wrestling history. Towering at 6 feet 10 inches, Baba combined an impressive physical presence with remarkable technical skill and natural charisma, making him a captivating wrestler both in Japan and internationally. Baba began his wrestling journey in the 1950s, quickly establishing himself as a talented and athletic competitor. During the 1960s, he made a significant impact in the United States, wrestling for various promotions including the Worldwide Wrestling Federation WWF. His matches against top-tier wrestlers helped raise the global profile of professional wrestling, showcasing his ability to connect with fans worldwide. In 1972, Baba returned to Japan and founded All Japan Pro Wrestling, AJPW, a promotion that would become one of the pillars of Japanese wrestling. Under his visionary leadership, AJPW earned a reputation for its emphasis on high-quality, hard-hitting in-ring action, setting a new standard for wrestling promotions. Baba's dedication to fostering new talent was pivotal. Many future wrestling stars trained under his guidance and went on to achieve great success. Throughout his career, Baba won multiple championships, most notably the prestigious NWA World Heavyweight Championship, highlighting his standing as a top-tier wrestler. After retiring from active competition in the late 1990s, he focused on promoting and growing the sport he loved. Giant Baba from cancer, but his legacy lives on. He is remembered not only for his incredible size and skill, but also for his lasting contributions as a promoter and mentor. Baba's influence helped shape the world of professional wrestling, leaving a mark that continues to inspire wrestlers and fans around the globe. Scott Hall, born October 20th, 1958 in St. Petersburg, Florida, was a groundbreaking figure in professional wrestling, renowned for his charisma and unique style. He first rose to fame in WWE, then WWF, as Razor Ramon, a character defined by a cool, tough guy persona and his signature Cuban-Italian accent. As Razor Ramon, Hall captured multiple Intercontinental Championships and became a fan favorite thanks to his smooth in-ring ability and magnetic presence. However, Hall's greatest impact came in the 1990s during his time in WCW. Alongside Kevin Nash, he helped create the New World Order, NWO, in 1996, one of wrestling's most influential stables. The NWO storyline was revolutionary, blurring the lines between heroes and villains and sparking the famous Monday Night Wars, a ratings battle between WCW and WWE that reshaped the wrestling industry in the United States. Hall's natural charisma and rebellious edge made him a central figure in this era, forever changing how wrestling storylines were told. Despite his professional success, Hall's career was plagued by personal struggles, especially battles with substance abuse. His addiction to drugs and alcohol led to serious health issues and multiple rehab stints. Yet, with support from longtime friend Diamond Dallas Page, Hall fought to reclaim his life and career, inspiring many with his determination and redemption. Scott Hall, due to complications following hip surgery and multiple heart attacks. His was mourned deeply by fans and wrestlers alike, including his son, Cody Hall. Hall's legacy lives on, not only as a wrestling icon, but as a pioneer who helped revolutionize the sport and as a man who battled adversity to find hope and healing. Superstar Billy Graham, born Eldridge Wayne Coleman on June 7, 1943 in Phoenix, Arizona, was a revolutionary figure in professional wrestling. With a background in bodybuilding, including training alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, Graham brought an unmatched physical presence to the ring, coupled with a flamboyant charisma that changed the industry forever. Debuting in 1969, Graham quickly made waves with his tie-dye attire, bleached blonde hair, and poetic, braggadocious promos. His outlandish interviews and magnetic stage presence broke the mold of the traditional tough guy wrestler, inspiring a new generation of larger-than-life personas. Wrestlers such as Hulk Hogan, Jesse the Body Ventura, and Ric Flair have all credited Graham as a key influence on their careers. In 1977, Graham reached the height of his career when he defeated the legendary Bruno Sammartino to win the WWF Heavyweight Championship. As one of the first villainous champions to hold the title for an extended period, nearly 10 months, Graham captivated audiences with both his in-ring power and his ability to rile up the crowd on the microphone. While his career was impactful, it was also hindered by injuries and health struggles, some linked to his admitted use of anabolic steroids. Following retirement, Graham underwent multiple surgeries and battled significant health issues but remained active in the wrestling community, speaking candidly about his life and the business. In 2004, WWE inducted Graham into its Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy as a trailblazer in sports entertainment, leaving behind a legacy that forever transformed how wrestlers present themselves. Billy Graham wasn't just a superstar in name. He redefined what it meant to be one. Tololope Omos Omogbehin, born on May 16, 1994 in Lagos, Nigeria, is more than just a towering presence in the wrestling ring. He's a symbol of resilience, determination, and the power of sheer will. Standing an incredible 7 feet 3 inches tall and weighing over 400 pounds, Omos is one of the most physically imposing figures to ever grace the professional wrestling world. His journey from the bustling streets of Lagos to the bright lights of WWE's global stage is a remarkable story of transformation, fueled by a passion for sports, a relentless work ethic, and a courageous battle with rare and life-altering health conditions. Early life in Lagos and athletic beginnings. Omos's story begins in Lagos, Nigeria's largest city and economic powerhouse, where he was born Tolulope Omogbehin. From a young age, his extraordinary height set him apart, a trait that would come to define much of his athletic career and personal identity. Growing up in Nigeria, Omos was naturally drawn to sports, a common passion in a country that celebrates football and basketball with fervor. With a towering frame that grew steadily through his teenage years, basketball emerged as a natural outlet for his athleticism. His height and coordination made him a standout player, catching the attention of scouts from the United States. Omos accepted a scholarship offer to attend the University of South Florida, a major milestone that marked his transition from a hopeful young athlete to a collegiate basketball player. At South Florida, Omos faced the intense competitiveness of American college basketball. His height was both an asset and a challenge. While he was a dominant presence on the court, the expectations and physical demands were immense. His basketball career, though promising, was complicated by an underlying medical condition that would later come to define much of his journey. The medical battle behind the Giant: health challenges. Few professional wrestlers face health challenges as complex and formidable as Omos's. His story is not just one of athletic achievement, but also of medical resilience, as he has battled multiple serious conditions stemming from a pituitary tumor that was discovered during his college years. Pituitary tumor diagnosis and impact. During his freshman year at the University of South Florida, Omos was diagnosed with a pituitary tumor, a rare growth in the gland at the base of the brain responsible for regulating many vital hormones. This tumor was the root cause of several serious health issues, including gigantism, acromegaly, and partial Cushing's disease. The pituitary tumor led to an excessive production of growth hormone, which resulted in gigantism, a condition characterized by abnormal and rapid growth in height and body size. This explained Omos's extraordinary height, but also brought with it numerous complications. The tumor pressed against his optic nerves, threatening his vision, and caused high levels of insulin-like growth. Factor 1 IGF-1, contributing further to abnormal growth patterns. What made Omos's case unique and especially challenging was that he was the first documented individual to be diagnosed simultaneously with gigantism, acromegaly, and partial Cushing's disease, an extremely rare and complex triad of conditions. Each of these diseases has profound effects on the body and requires careful and ongoing management. Acromegaly and its effects. Acromegaly, a condition caused by excess growth hormone secretion often linked to a pituitary adenoma, is known for enlarging bones in the face, hands, and feet. For Omos, it meant changes in his facial features. an enlarged jaw, nose, and other physical shifts that impacted not just his appearance, but his health. Acromegaly can cause painful symptoms such as carpal tunnel syndrome, affecting hand mobility, and obstructive sleep apnea, which disrupts breathing and restful sleep. The strain of these symptoms on his body was significant. Managing the pain and discomfort while maintaining athletic performance was a constant battle. Moreover, the condition elevated his risks for high blood pressure and diabetes, adding layers of complexity to his medical care. Partial Cushing's disease complications. Adding to his health challenges, Omos also suffers from partial Cushing's disease, characterized by excessive cortisol production. Cortisol, a hormone released during stress, can wreak havoc when chronically elevated, leading to muscle weakness, immune suppression, and increased risk of cardiovascular disease and infections. This condition demanded yet another level of careful medical oversight, making Omos's journey through both sport and life a testament to resilience and strength. Surgeries and ongoing treatment. In response to the pituitary tumor, Omos underwent 2 brain surgeries during his freshman year of college. These were critical moments that carried significant risks, but were necessary to control the tumor and prevent further damage, especially to his vision. The surgeries were grueling but successful, marking a turning point in his life. Since then, Omos has continued medical treatment, including hormone therapies and the use of testosterone and other medications to regulate his growth hormone levels and manage his symptoms. His ability to maintain such a demanding athletic career despite these obstacles is nothing short of extraordinary. Transition from basketball to wrestling. Despite his promising basketball career, Omos realized early on that his future might lie outside the hardwood courts. Wrestling presented an opportunity to leverage his unparalleled size and growing athleticism in a new arena. He began training at the WWE Performance Center, a state-of-the-art facility where WWE grooms the next generation of superstars. Under the guidance of seasoned trainers and coaches, Omos honed his in-ring skills, learning the nuances of wrestling psychology, character work, and physical conditioning tailored to his unique physique. WWE debut and partnership with AJ Styles. Omos made his WWE debut in 2020 in a role that perfectly suited his imposing size. As the bodyguard for one of WWE's top stars, AJ Styles. This partnership was a stroke of creative genius, pairing the technically gifted Styles with the massive, stoic presence of Omos. The duo's dynamic quickly caught fans' attention, blending Styles' agility and charisma with Omos' raw power. This role gave Omos a chance to showcase his strength and intimidation factor without the pressure of immediate in-ring competition. It allowed WWE management to build his character and fan base organically. Ascension to Tag Team Champion and in-ring debut. Omos' official in-ring debut was a momentous occasion at WrestleMania 37 on March 21, 2021. Teaming with AJ Styles, Omos helped secure the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship in a tag match, signaling his arrival as a bona fide competitor. This victory was more than a title win. It was a statement that Omos was a force to be reckoned with. His combination of sheer size, surprising agility, and growing technical skills quickly earned him respect inside the locker room and admiration from fans. Omos was no longer just a giant bodyguard. He was evolving into a multi-dimensional performer with a bright future. Wrestling style and fan appeal. Omos' wrestling style is a fascinating mix of power moves and surprisingly agile maneuvers, which is rare for an athlete his size. His ability to move with grace despite weighing over 400 pounds adds to his mystique and appeal. From thunderous clotheslines and chokeslams to quick tags and counters, Omos has crafted a style that both intimidates opponents and excites audiences. His look and character embody the archetype of the Nigerian Giant, a moniker he proudly carries, celebrating his heritage and uniqueness in the wrestling world. Fans are drawn not just to his physicality, but to his authenticity and determination. Overcoming doubts and WWE's concerns, Omos' medical history presented obstacles in his wrestling journey. There were reportedly moments when WWE hesitated to sign him due to concerns over his health conditions and longevity. The company's medical team had to assess his fitness for the physical demands of wrestling, and evaluate risks related to his size and illnesses. Yet, Omos's persistence, professionalism, and steady improvement convinced WWE that he was a valuable asset worth investing in. His case is a rare example of an athlete overcoming serious medical red flags to forge a successful career at the highest level. Recent matches and rivalries. Omos has been involved in several high-profile matches that showcase his evolving skill set and charisma. One of his most notable recent appearances was at WWE SummerSlam 2023, where he faced Braun Strowman, another towering giant of the ring. The match was a showcase of raw power and endurance, with both competitors pushing their limits. Though Omos ultimately lost, the bout enhanced his reputation as a main event caliber athlete, capable of holding his own against the best and biggest wrestlers in the world. Fans continue to speculate about his future rivalries, potential solo championships, and deeper storyline involvement. Social media presence and fan engagement. Beyond the ring, Omos maintains an active presence on social media, engaging with fans and sharing glimpses of his training regimen, personal life, and thoughts. This connection has helped humanize the Giant and build a loyal fan base eager to support his career. Social media also fuels rumors and excitement about upcoming matches and storylines, keeping Omos in the wrestling conversation and heightening anticipation for his next big moment. Retirement rumors and health considerations. Given the physical toll wrestling takes on athletes, especially those of Omos's size, there is natural concern about his long-term health and potential retirement. However, as of now, no credible retirement rumors have surfaced. Omos remains an active competitor, focused on building his legacy. Fans recognize the heightened risks larger athletes face, including joint issues and cardiovascular complications. But Omos's ongoing medical care and disciplined lifestyle suggest he is doing all he can to prolong his career. Legacy and future outlook. Omos's story is still being written, but his impact is already significant. From his early battles with rare health conditions to his rise as one of WWE's most unique and captivating stars, he embodies perseverance and the power of the human spirit. His future in WWE holds exciting possibilities. Whether as a dominant singles competitor, a tag team champion, or a major storyline centerpiece, with his size, charisma, and skill, Omos is poised to become one of the defining figures of his generation. Conclusion: the Nigerian Giant's triumph. Omos's life journey, from a young basketball hopeful in Lagos to a WWE superstar battling giants in the ring, is an inspiring saga of overcoming adversity. His story transcends wrestling. It is about confronting extraordinary health challenges, embracing identity, and pushing boundaries to achieve greatness. As Omos continues to captivate audiences worldwide, he serves as a powerful reminder that even those burdened by immense obstacles can rise to incredible heights. His legacy is not just measured by championships or victories, but by his courage and resilience in the face of life's toughest battles. The Nigerian Giant is still growing, not just in stature, but in influence, heart, and legend. WWE fans around the globe eagerly watch as Omos carves out his place in wrestling history, a true giant in every sense of the word.